Today's horoscope, Capricorn February 19th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. The sun heads into your communications sector for a month-long stay, and in the weeks ahead, you crave more connection with the world around you. Your curiosity is bigger than usual, and your need for mental stimulation motivates you greatly. You might frequently be on the go, even if this is figuratively speaking, and while you're not always focused and concentrating, you're branching out and learning a lot in the process. You want to express yourself more clearly in your communications and are more excited to share your ideas and opinions. This can be a busy period when daily life demands a lot from you, and you're putting your feelers out and gathering intel. Today, you crave recreation or a healthy diversion. You're likely to be more creative and at ease when it comes to expressing yourself. This is because water supports your sign frequency. In a sense, it is as if your seeds and the rain build abundant gardens. With our great luminary in the seas of the fish, we can officially celebrate the arrival of Pisces season. This is a beautiful period of the year to expand your spiritual center and connect with the synchronicities of the universe. Turn within. The answers you seek already exist deep within your soul. How connected do you feel to your work life? It is time to get involved once the sun enters Pisces. You may need to work harder on your working relationships. It is essential to get along with those that you work with, so you may feel inclined to do something. Bringing baked treats and engaging with your coworkers is a great way to start. Pisces season could represent the beginning of a media-based project or communication goal. Your mind and imagination could take your work life to new heights. The current planetary configuration gives us a chance to pull out the physical and emotional needs of our inner child, the need to be nurtured, the need to be fed and well taken care of into the structure of our waking hours. It helps us to implement what we want in our lives. Therefore, this is an auspicious time for making known to yourself what will help you feel more secure in your life. Ask yourself, what do you need in order to feel good? Consider the relationships you have in your life today. The essence of this day encourages you to recognize the situations in your life that are not mutually beneficial. If you realize that there is someone who is taking advantage of your kind and generous nature, you're apt to see it clearly on this day. Take steps to end such situations so that you can move on to those that work for everyone equally. You'll be glad for this. Thanks to Mercury, the planet of communications returned to your communication sector over the weekend, and the fact that Venus has already moved through. As the sun returns today, you have a head start. While the sun and Mercury will be focused on having the communication lines open across the board, it is with Venus' focus on giving your heart and your relationships a voice already banked. This will be especially important as you move into Mars' final days in retrograde motion in your relationship sector, with the Sun and Mercury on hand to keep the communication lines open. As the Sun returns to your communication sector today, it is to find that Mercury, the planet of communication, not only returned over the weekend, but Venus, the planet of love, has already moved through. A retrograde turn next week will even see Venus turn around and start heading back, with her mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice in safe hands until she returns. Daily Planetary Overview. As the astrological year draws to a close, a sense of reflection and possibility begins to settle in. Today, as the Sun enters Pisces, we step into the 12th and final season of the zodiac, a period marked by introspection, creativity, and an almost dreamlike quality. Pisces season is a time for the dreamers, the artists, the wanderers, and those who feel a little lost but long to find meaning in the depths of their imagination. This is a season that encourages you to indulge in your most far-fetched fantasies, to explore the uncharted territories of your mind, and to embrace the beauty of possibility. Have you ever found yourself staring out the window, completely absorbed in a daydream, only to snap back into reality and wonder where the time went? That's Pisces energy at work, a gentle pull toward the world of what could be, rather than what is. As emotions run high during this time, it may be wise to soften your approach in relationships. Have you ever spoken too bluntly, only to regret it later? Pisces energy reminds us to be gentle with our words, to consider how our actions affect others, and to nurture the bonds that truly matter. If you've been feeling distant from loved ones, this is a perfect moment to reflect on whether you've been present enough. Have you been taking time to listen, to engage, to show appreciation? Small gestures of kindness, an unexpected message, a thoughtful act, or simply expressing gratitude can strengthen your connections in ways you may not expect. At work and in daily responsibilities, you may feel a shift in how you approach challenges. Sometimes, the best course of action isn't to charge forward but to step back and observe. Have you ever found yourself taking on too much, feeling the weight of every task, only to realize that not everything needs your immediate attention? Pisces season encourages you to conserve your energy, to focus on what truly matters, and to recognize that not every battle needs to be fought. If you feel pressure building, instead of pushing through exhaustion, consider whether stepping back might actually lead to a better outcome. Prioritizing your well-being doesn't mean neglecting responsibilities, it means approaching them with clarity and purpose rather than unnecessary stress. Financially, caution is advised. Have you ever made a purchase or investment on impulse, only to regret it later? Right now, the energy surrounding money is unpredictable, making it a less than ideal time to make major financial commitments. If you've been considering a big purchase or investment, patience will serve you well. Unexpected circumstances could arise that shift your perspective or reveal new information, so waiting a little longer before making any big decisions could save you from unnecessary setbacks. Trust that the right moment will come when things feel more stable and aligned. Your well-being should also be a priority during this time. Have you been pushing yourself too hard without allowing for proper rest? Pisces season encourages restoration, reminding us that healing, both physical and emotional, requires time and care. If you've been feeling exhausted, now is the time to slow down. Instead of forcing yourself to power through, give yourself permission to pause, to breathe, and to recharge. Stress can take a toll, and adopting a gentler, more mindful approach to your health will benefit you far more in the long run than constantly running on empty. As this astrological cycle comes to an end, think of it as a time for both reflection and renewal. What have you learned over the past year? How have you grown, changed, and evolved? Are there patterns you're ready to release, dreams you're ready to pursue, or emotions you're finally ready to process? Pisces season is not about rigid goals or structured plans, it's about allowing yourself to flow, to embrace creativity, and to trust that everything is unfolding as it should. So, as you move through this period, take time to dream but stay present enough to act. Open your heart to inspiration, but remember to remain connected to reality. Be kind to yourself and those around you, knowing that gentle words and thoughtful actions have more power than you may realize. And above all, trust that this closing chapter is leading you toward a new beginning, one filled with growth, possibility, and a deeper understanding of yourself. What will you take with you into the next cycle? What dreams are you ready to turn into reality?